So first thing I got to do is get me a fire going, and to do that I'm gonna need a little char cloth. Got a nice Fresnel lens in there, but I've got my striker with me, but I also brought my flintlock. So I think I'm going to try something a little different this time. I think I'm going to try to get a fire going with my rifle. I'll grab me a piece of char cloth out of here, out of my char tin, and see if I can't do this. Let's see. Get that in there like that. Throw the frizzen forward. Do we get a spark on there? Okay, get that into our tinder bundle. All right. Ooh, man, that's hot. We'll get a nice little tinder bundle going here. See if we can't get this thing going, okay? Okay, let's get this thing on here. Get that put in place. Okay. Okay, before this gets too hot, let's get that oil in there. Just like we'll use that whole bottle of high quality oil. Get the cover on, and we want that to smoke a little bit, get nice and hot. And I might even try to, I don't know why she's not hanging right for me here. Try to get her evened out a little bit. Okay. Alright, she doesn't have to be exactly hung even, and that'll work. Okay, well, you're not going to need a lot to get this going. You're going to need good high quality oil, some Glabber Girl baking powder, baking soda, sugar, salt, flour. Baking soda and baking powder really doesn't matter. I like the Glabber Girl baking powder for doing this. It just works out good for me. Plus, I like it. It's called Glabber Girl. It's kind of cool. And then here's the important pieces of equipment that you're going to need. You're going to need 45 caliber shell casings that were fired in anger. I like to have about 3 of them on hand just to do this. You need a 1/4 cup measuring cup and a 1 cup. So 1 cup, a 1/4 cup, and then on the end here you need 1 teaspoon. So 1 teaspoon, a 1/4 cup, and 1 cup, and a rolling pin. And that's pretty much all you're going to need to do this thing. But that's your basic standard equipment, and a big wooden hand-carved bowl. Okay, so wooden hand-carved bowl that you personally hand-carved, 45 caliber shell casing that was fired in anger, the baking powder or baking soda, sugar, salt, flour. Those are the things you need. Okay, step 1 is 1/4 cup of sugar. A 1/4 cup of sugar, that goes in the wooden mixing bowl. Okay, step 2, 3 tablespoons of the Glabber Girl baking powder. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And we got 3 in there, okay? 3. Okay, we're going to need 2 of the flour. 2. This is a cup, 1 cup measuring of flour. So there goes 1. Okay, we're going to do 1 more. And another cup, 1 cup of flour. Okay, and then we need 1 teaspoon of the salt. 1 teaspoon of the salt. That goes in the bucket right there. Okay, big wooden mixing bowl. That's pretty much all you need except for water. We're going to do that last. Okay, and here's the last thing. We're just going to need 1 cup of water. So we're going to fill that up with the water. That is 1 cup of water. That goes in the bowl. And now we've mixed all the contents. Now it gets fun. Okay, we're going to whisk this up. Get it nice and mixy. Make us a nice dough here. That's the whole goal, to make a really good dough with a doughy consistency, and that's the goal. That's it right there. Get it nice and mushy, nice doughy consistency, all mixed up. Okay, we're gonna get this thing here, get the roller going, get this thing mushed out to a nice pancake type thing. Okay, get this thing flattened out to a sort of a pancake. And we'll roll it out nice and smooth, get it nice and rounded. Okay, using the roller is not my thing. I'm not really a cook. I just play one on YouTube. Okay, and then you're going to need a knife that you got from Vanessa at Wild Woman Bushcraft or Outdoor Bavaria. You're going to need a knife from Germany like this, high quality. And what you're going to do, I like to make my fry bread really neat. So we're going to cut ourselves a nice little circle, okay? Just going to make ourselves a nice circle. All right? Nice, perfect circle is what we're looking for. It doesn't have to be this way. It just, I kind of like it that way because it fits in the pan good. And it just makes your fry bread look a lot neater. So we're going to cut us a nice circle. Okay? Nice circle in this thing. When we take the extra, it doesn't go to waste. It just goes right back into the batch there. But the remnants of the fry bread from making your circle, you can reuse all that. Now you have a nice little circle. Now, remember that 45 caliber shell casing that I talked about? Fired in anger? Here's what you do with that 45 caliber shell casing. You take it right in the middle, and you poke a nice little hole right in the center of that thing. Okay? And see how that made a beautiful little hole? So what's the purpose of that hole? Well, when you fry it up, it's going to make oil go through there, and you're going to be able to cook both sides. That's the purpose of the 45 caliber shell casing. Okay, so once we get this heated, we're going to get our fry bread in there. We're going to lay it in nice and neat. Hopefully, it'll come off the spatula. Nice and neat anyway. Oh, no, of course not. Any other time it would. And we don't want to do it too much on one side. The key with this is a lot of heat for just the right amount of time. And you can see that hole in the middle that I made. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but that really helps it from bubbling up. And once it gets good and puffy like this, we'll flip it over, and you can see how golden brown it is on the one side there. I hope you can catch that on the camera. How it's getting that golden brown sheen. And just for good measure, and make sure both sides are evenly good. Get that out of there. Okay. Okay, here's the one you've been waiting for. This is the Pac-Man fry bread. I'm going to put that in there now. You see that's bubbling up right away. That's looking pretty good already. And that, and I hope you can see that on the camera, that is the Pac-Man fry bread. Pretty cool. Okay, while it's still hot, what you want to do is you want to get, and this is the most traditional way, you're going to see it at the Pow Wow, you want to get a good dousing of the powdered sugar on there, and then here's the key. Here's mesquite honey. Okay, here's mesquite honey, very good. And I'll tell you the great thing about this is sourced from a local beekeeper, and I got bit 4 times, but today I have no arthritis. So if you want a traditional like they do with the Pow Wow, here's what you're going to get. Real genuine honey, a little bit of powdered sugar, and that's very traditional, man. That's as traditional as it gets, and you're going to get honey all over your hands if you mess with honey. Okay, so you remember the one that looks like a Pac-Man figure? We're going to try something a little different. This is a popular Hershey syrup, chocolate syrup. I'm going to get some glasses on him and a mustache. And that's a heck of a snack right there. Okay, so let's try out some fry bread, see if she's any good. We got the powdered sugar and the honey on here, and I bet this is going to be great. Oh my God. Let me tell you, that may not be good for you, but it sure is good. It'll certainly raise morale. If you're bugging out, or it's your birthday out in the woods or something, man, this is the snack to have. You know what would go really good with this? A good cup of coffee. I think I want to make some coffee. Well, I got my Wonder Dog here. I'm not going to give him any fry bread because I think the honey would get him sick. Till the next time I see you. That's good. You stay safe, you stay warm, you keep yourself free.